Well, good evening and welcome to Edgar High School. It's a Monday night in December, and it's boys high school basketball here tonight on Zaleski Sports as the Edgar Wildcats welcome in the Royals from Wisconsin Rapids Assumption. I'm Tom King. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Logan Sorensen, my producer-engineer. And our pregame show is brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. The Wildcats coming in, winning 2 games in a row. They knocked off Stratford in their last game, 56-45, and eked out a 53-50 win over Auburndale. They did drop their first 3 games of the season to Prentice, Stanley Boyd, and Athens before picking up those 2 wins. Assumption coming in with a record of 3-4. They've got wins over Shawamigan, Tri-County, and Stratford, and losses to Neelsville, Marshfield, Columbus, Rib Lake, and Marathon. Marathon beat Assumption on the 19th, 79-47. Each of these teams a game under 500, so one of these teams will be able to get back to even after tonight's game. We'll take a break, come back, get the national anthem, get our starting lineups, and get set to go. It's Edgar and Rapids Assumption. Boys Hoops coming up here on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
And we're back here at Edgar High School as the fans and the teams are getting the instructions from the PA announcer on sportsmanship. Let's take a listen to the national anthem, and then we'll get set to go. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's game. First of all, for the visitors from Wisconsin Rapids Assumption, it'll be senior Logan Nystrom, senior Chase Layberg, senior JT Schleifer, junior Trey France, and senior Ron Board for head coach Josh Pultz.
And now the starting lineup
for the Edgar Wildcats, it'll be senior Tucker Strite, senior Maverick Butt, senior Gavin Maurer, junior Caden Bargender, and junior Carson Nowak for head coach Zach Paul. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Solaris, your hometown fiber internet provider. Just like our athletes bring their best to the field and court, we bring our best to your home with lightning-fast, reliable fiber internet that never quits. Stream, game, and connect without missing a beat. Get connected and stay connected at Solaris.net. Also, visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin. It features over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park, and it's open every night now through New Year's Eve from 5 to 9 p.m. Admission is free with a suggested donation of non-perishable food or cash. For more information, you can go to visitmarshfield.com. So as we mentioned, both of these teams looking to get to 500. Edgar coming in 2-3, and Wisconsin Rapids Assumption is 3-4 coming into tonight's game, and you can see Edgar's in white with the gold and green trim, and Rapids Assumption in their royal blue with the white trim. It's going to be Trey France who's going to jump it up against Carson Nowak, and we'll get underway. And Edgar will have the first possession. Gavin Maurer will give it off to Tucker Strite. You'll recognize a lot of these names from the high school football season. Maurer swings it. Bargender back out on top. Strite passed up at 3. He's going to drive in, throw up a floater off the glass, up and in. Tucker Strite will get the first hoop of the game, banking one home from the lane, and it's 2-0 Wildcats. Assumption into the front court. Schlafer gives it off. Now left wing, drive by Nystrom. Little floater, that's off the rim, no good. Edgar grabs the rebound. Strite will bring it ahead into the front court. He wants to drive. Now he gets doubled and kicks it back to the wing. Open 3 ball for Butt. That's too hard, no good. Offensive rebound for Strite. He leans in, kicks it back out. Maurer's got it outside the arc. Skip pass cross court. Strite thought about the 3 instead. He gives it off to Bargender. Nowak into the hands of Maurer. Assumption coming out in the zone to start here. Backdoor cut by Nowak. That was well defended. Nowak in the corner now. Puts it on the floor. Gets pushed. They let it go. Let him play on. Here's Strite. And that's he went up and down. Boy, he got away with them there. Looked like now the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Wildcats. It's going to be a turnover. Looked like Strite went up with both feet and came down without making a pass. But it's a turnover anyway on the kick ball out of bounds, and Assumption will have it. Nystrom will bring it ahead. JT Schlafer, top of the key, thought about the 3, didn't take it, gives it off to Nystrom again. To the wing, Trey France looking inside. They're trying to post up Ron Board down low. Edgar playing man-to-man here. Here's a 3-ball launched, a little hard, no good. The rebound grabbed by Assumption. They'll get another look at the basket. Nystrom's going to pass it to the wing. Bounce pass down low. A reach-in foul is going to be called. That's going to go against Caden Bargender. That'll be his first non-shooting foul, and Assumption will inbound it.
Foul on number 11, Bargender, his first, team first.
He lofted over the top. Now an overplay and a steal by Maurer, taking it to the hoop, lays it off the glass, up and in. Gavin Maurer gets the steal and the hoop, and it's 4-0 Wildcats. Now another overplay and a steal by Strite, and he's going to go in and lay it up, and it got the roll. He didn't use glass, but he got the roll anyway, and back-to-back steals by Edgar lead to layups on the other end. It's 6-0 Wildcats. Assumption with it. Schlafer. He's going to launch a 3 from out on top. A little short, no good. Rebound ripped away by Strite. Strite to the wing. Back out on top. Nowak's going to put it on the floor. He got bumped. There'll be a foul on Assumption going against Ron Board. His first non-shooting foul.
Foul on number 24, Board, his first, team first.
Strite will inbound it here. Get it out on top. Now hand it off. Strite's got it right wing. Skip pass cross court. Nowak passed up a 3. Long Euro step up off the rim. No good. Assumption back the other way. Schlafer drives in off the glass, up and in. Nice drive to the hoop for JT Schlafer. His first basket of the night. 6-2 Edgar. Maverick Butt with it outside, looks for a cutter. Nowak was there for a moment. Instead, he gives it off to Strite, who's going to launch a 3. Left it short, no good. Assumption with the rebound. Royals back the other way. Schlafer crosses over quickly down the lane. No, but a foul, and he'll go to the line. And he'll get a couple of shots here at the Serve Pro free throw line. Call Serve Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. Second foul on Caden Bargender, and he's going to take an early seat tonight. Anthony Trowicki will check in for Caden Bargender. They didn't give him shots on that. They're going to say the foul was before the shot, so Assumption will inbound it here. Out on top. Chase Lieberg with it. Gives it off to Nystrom. Looking for a screen. He gets it now. Strite with the overplay. Stop that. Edgar's got that quickness on the floor. Strite and Maurer. Here's a three-ball launch. Up and in. Logan Nystrom knocks down a three. Assumption needed that, and they've cut the deficit to one. It's 6-5. Strite will slow it down as he walks it across the timeline. Here's Maurer, passed up a three, wants to go baseline. The double team comes, spins away from it, uses glass. No, too hard. Rebound kept alive. Here's Butt for three from the wing. It's a rainbow, too hard, no good. Assumption with the rebound. They get it across. Schlafer's going to pull up and shoot a three. In rhythm, and he knocked it down. Assumption, 8 unanswered. It's 8-6, Royals. Maurer with it. Strite gets a screen from Nowak. Strite down the lane, throws up a floater. That's an air ball, and Assumption with the rebound. To the wing, Nystrom. They get it to the opposite side. Trey France, they swing it around the perimeter. Nystrom thought about the three, didn't take it. Now he'll dribble it out on top. High post at the elbow. Lieberg kicks it off to Schlafer, who shoots a three and buries it. JT Schlafer with 8 points now, and we get a timeout called by Edgar. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Tom King back here at Edgar High School. 11 unanswered points for the Royals of Rapids Assumption. They lead the Wildcats now 11-6. And Edgar has the basketball. Tucker Strite will bring it ahead. Maurer's got it. To the wing now to Maverick Butt. Skip pass cross court. Strite looking for a cutter. Skip pass cross court. Nowak's going to put it on the floor. Baseline. Double team comes. He gets rid of it. They swing it. Butt's open for three. Passed up the three ball. Strite top of the key. Edgar will reset. Nowak. Strite. Gives it to Trowicki. Now it's Maurer, left wing. Rapids Assumption doing a good job sweeping from side to side in that zone, denying good looks. Strite, double team. Feeds it to Maurer, and the ball knocked away. Steal by Assumption. Schlafer's going to attack the basket. Underlaid it, and the rebound grabbed by Nowak. Back the other way, Nowak to the wing. Maurer's wide open for three. Too hard, no good. Assumption with another rebound. Here come the Royals, Nystrom. Siler Schill in the game for Assumption. Nystrom on the dribble, splits a double team. Tough shot, left it a little short, rolled off the rim. Nowak with the rebound. Nowak front court, stutter step dribble, and we're going to get a turnover, carry of the basketball, I think he called. Either a travel or a carry. Graham Strite coming into the game for Edgar. Assumption with it. Odin France in the game for Assumption. Shot put up on the baseline. That's a miss for Schill. Edgar with the rebound. Tucker Strite front court. To the wing to Nowak. Gives it off to Graham Strite. Tucker Strite gets it back. They are cousins. To the wing, Nowak. Going to put it on the floor. Back outside. Out on top. Graham Strite gives it off. Now a catch and shoot three for Nowak. That rimmed out no good. Assumption with another rebound. Here come the Royals. Schlafer's going to attack the basket. Kick it to the wing. Open three from there. A little short, no good for Chase Lieberg. Edgar with the rebound. Back the other way come the Wildcats. Maurer. Tucker Strite left wing. Out on top. Graham Strite. Tucker Strite spins. Kicks it back to Nowak. They swing it to the rimmer. Trewicki's got it. Looking for a cutter. Skip pass cross court. Tucker Strite pass inside. Shot blocked. Maurer wanted a foul. Didn't get it. And Schlafer comes back the other way. He's going to launch from outside and hit another one. 3 threes and 11 points here for JT Schlafer. 14-6. Rapids Assumption. Tucker Strite. Outside to Nowak. At the free throw line. To the wing. Graham Strite. Baseline drive. Stops, hangs, no, but a foul, and he'll go to the line. Graham Strite earning a couple of foul shots at the Serve Pro free throw line.
Foul on number 32. Schill's first, team second at the line, shooting 2. It's Graham Strite.
Kyler Schill picks up the foul. First free throw is up and in. Edgar hasn't scored in a while. It's 14-7. Board and Trey France come back in for the Royals. Second foul shot for Graham Strite. It's up and in. He got them both. 14-8. Schlafer front court. Crosses over, steps back, shoots a three. That's a little long, no good. Trewicki with the rebound. Tucker Strite. Jump stop to the wing. 3-ball launch from out there. Graham Strite knocks it down. 3-ball for the freshman. 14-11. Edgar has battled back. Cut the deficit to 3. 3-ball launched. Royals try to answer, and they will. Trey France will hit a 3-ball to answer, and it's 17-11 Royals. 8:43 to play here first half. Tucker Strite to Nowak, baseline, cut off, kicks it back out. Trewicki to the corner, Tucker Strite. To Graham Strite, top of the key, catch and shoot 3 from there, left that one short. Trewicki with a rebound over the top. Edgar will reset, Nowak left wing. Skip pass, Tucker Strite's going to drive into the lane, draw 4 Royals to him, so he kicks it back outside. Graham Strite, stutter step dribble. And they'll reset. And now Edgar's going to throw it away. Nowak had that one go right through his hands, took his eye off the ball, and it's a turnover on the Wildcats. Maverick Butt's going to come back in for Edgar. Braden Peters comes into the game as well. Well, I don't think he did, actually. Drive in. We're going to get a foul, and Assumption's going to go to the line. Trewicki will pick up the foul. We're on board at the line, at the Serve Pro free throw line, to shoot a couple. Braden Peters is in the game for Assumption. First one's on the way. It's up and in. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Carrie Van Eert with State Farm, your go-to for all of your insurance needs. Carrie and her staff are always there to help you understand your options and come away with the right coverage for you. That's Carrie Van Eert, State Farm in Wisconsin Rapids. Second foul shot coming here. Board left that one short. Long rebound chased down along the sideline, and Maurer traveled with the basketball. He got the rebound, but then turned it over. Nystrom checks back in for Wisconsin Rapids Assumption, and they have the basketball out of outside court. They inbound it to Schlafer. Drives in the lane, lost the handle, it out of bounds. It'll be Edgar basketball. Third turnover on the Royals. Maurer will bring it ahead here for the Wildcats. Maverick Butt looks inside for a cutter. Instead, Nowak comes out to grab it top of the key. Maurer looking inside, puts it on the floor, drives baseline, kicks it to the corner. Nowak's going to drive in, hang in the air, shoot a little jumper up and in. Carson Nowak with a nice touch. About an 8-foot jumper, knocked it down. 18-13, Royals by 5. High post, Braden Peters. Nystrom's got it now. Butt comes out to play him. Schlafer's got it. Goes to the basket, hangs to the air, uses glass too hard, goes up, gets his own rebound. Now he's too far under the basket, got to kick it back outside. Assumption will reset. Seeing some quickness on the floor here tonight. Now we're going to get a foul. Nowak is going to get a foul. And he will send Ron Board back to the Serve Pro free throw line.
Foul on number 40, Nowak in first, team fourth.
First foul on Carson Nowak. Off the rim, no good. Our game brought to you in part by Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. And their coloring contest is in full swing with a chance for all kids 10 and under to win up to $500 for their school and a gift card for you. Get details and enter your entry at SherrillTireColoringContest.com. Second foul shot coming here for Ron Board. In and out, no good. The rebound grabbed by Edgar's Caden Bargender, who's back in the game. Crossover, grab straight to the basket. Nice crossover and the quickness right there. We saw that quickness on the football field this year. He'll be one of the featured backs next year, I would imagine, for the Edgar football team. Schlafer with the drive, missed the shot, offensive rebound, put back, that's short. Schlafer goes up again and grabs the hoop, and now we're going to get a reach-in foul, and that's going to be called on the Wildcats. Non-shooting foul. Assumption will inbound it. Fourth team foul. 15th foul on the Wildcats. Foul was called on Maverick Butt in the reach-in. Schlafer. Now the ball knocked away into the backcourt by Tucker Strike. Good hustle, but Assumption's going to be able to run down the loose ball. They get it back into the front court. Schlafer and Assumption wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
And we're back here at Edgar High School. 6:23 to play first half. Assumption leading 18-15. And they have the basketball out of the timeout. Leeberg will inbound it. They get it right into the hands of Schlafer. Drives down the lane, hangs in the air, off the glass, up and in. JT Schlafer showing a lot of quickness in this first half, getting to the hoop. He's also knocked down 3 threes in the game for the Royals. Maurer's got it top of the key. Now Tucker Strite to Graham Strite. Skip pass, and that's going to go out of bounds. Maurer and Bargender were in the same spot, and each thought the other was going to catch it, I think, and it went out of bounds. It's the 6th turnover on the Wildcats here in the first half. JT Schlafer, the senior, will bring it ahead here for the Royals. Gets a screen, picked up his dribble, now it's Nystrom. Nystrom, nice head fake, drives to the basket, good closeout, double team. They kick it back outside for three. It's up and in. Chase Lieberg knocks down a three-pointer, and Assumption increases the lead 23-15. Mauer's got it outside near center court. Now Tucker Strite with it. Skip pass, they get a screen and open for Bargender for three. He answers. Caden Bargender knocks down a three-pointer. 23-18, Schlafer front court. High post, run board. Now a near overplay to steal, and it is a steal. Nowak back in the game, got the steal there. Fourth turnover on Assumption. Three ball right wing, that's up and in. Graham Strite knocks down another three. He's got 10 points here in the first half. It's 23-21. Edgar has closed the deficit to within two. Drive to the basket, board, nice move to the basket, and he got a layup. Just put it on the floor, took his man off the dribble, took it right to the hoop. 25-21, Assumption. Bargender to Nowak at the elbow, picked up his dribble. He's launched a three ball. That's off the mark, no good. Schlafer with the rebound. Schlafer front court. He's going to pull up and shoot a three and buried it. The net barely moved for JT Schlafer that time. He's having a huge half. Tucker Strite, front court for the Wildcats. They close to within two. Rapids Assumption has increased the lead now to 7. Drive by Nowak. Off the glass, tough shot, missed it. Assumption with the rebound. Back the other way come the Royals. Schlafer. Stutter step dribble. Picked up his dribble now. Bounce pass down low. Reach in foul is going to be called on Tucker Strite. Still a non-shooting foul. 16 foul on the Wildcats. The next one will put them in the bonus. Schlafer with it. He launches another three, and he got another one to go. Holy cow. 5 threes here in the half for JT Schlafer. 31-21. 10-point lead now for the Royals. Tucker Strite spins in the lane, kicks it back outside. Mauer's got it now. Nowak comes out to grab it to the wing. Strite. Skip pass cross court. Nowak thought about the three, didn't take it. Bargender outside the arc. Now Strite with it. Mauer. Stutter step, Strite to the basket. That's got to be a travel. But he got away with one, put it off the glass, up and in. Tucker Strite with the hoop, 31-23. Schlafer explodes to the basket, reverses up and in. It's a clinic tonight in this first half from JT Schlafer of the Royals. 33-23, 10-point advantage once again. To the wing, Nowak open for three. A little short, no good. Assumption with the rebound. Schlafer with it. He's going to launch a long three. That went off, no good. Nowak able to run down the rebound. A little too far back for that one. But he's feeling it. When you're a shooter and you're feeling it, you got to keep shooting, right? Get it outside to Bargender. Graham Strite to Tucker Strite. Skip pass cross court. Mauer to the corner. Three ball launch from there. In and out. No good for Caden Bargender. Assumption with another rebound. One and done for Edgar. Most of the times down the floor here. Nystrom hands it off to the wing. Trey France gets a screen, now gives it off. Siler Schill in the game. We go under 2 minutes to play in the half. Near overplay, near steal, and that's going to be a double dribble called on the Royals. Chase Lieberg had it and double dribbled for the 5th turnover on Assumption. With 1:49 to play, Edgar will get the ball back. Anthony Trewicki checks back in for the Wildcats.
In for the Wildcats, number 4, Trewicki. In for Assumption, number 2, France.
And also Odin France back in the game, a freshman for Assumption. Mauer front court. Hands it off. Trewicki. Tucker Strite. They went a little weak. Nice bounce pass. Tucker Strite to Nowak, who finishes at the rim. That bounce pass went between two defenders. who were pretty close together. 33-25, and now we're going to get a what do we get? An inadvertent whistle. Not quite sure why they blew the whistle. Probably saved a turnover for Assumption. It looked like Schlafer carried the basketball, but we're going to say the whistle came before that, so the Royals will have it. Now Tucker Strite with a near steal, but Schlafer gets it back. Bullet pass inside, spin to the basket, off the glass, up and in for Tyler Schill. Advantage back to 10 for the Royals, 35-25. Mauer's got it. They get it to the wing, near knocked away, but Edgar's able to maintain possession. To the wing, Strite, Tucker Strite. Skip pass cross court. Nowak, top of the key. They're trying to draw that zone to Tucker Strite, and he'll skip a quick pass, but now they feed a cutter. That's Nowak, and we're going to get a foul called, hand check foul on Assumption. It's going to be a non-shooting foul, I would think.
Number 33 Joe, his second.
Foul's called on
In for Assumption, number 24.
Tyler Schill. Ron Board back in here for Assumption. Edgar will look to inbound it. 38 seconds to play first half. Tucker Strite's going to catch and launch a three. A little short, no good. Long rebound comes to Nowak. He puts it on the floor, goes baseline. Shot blocked at the rim, and they get a late whistle, and a foul's going to be called. Nowak was met at the basket.
Number 11,
Schlafer's going to pick up the foul. That's his first, and Nowak's going to go to the line to shoot two at the Serve Pro free throw line. First one's up and in. Maverick Butt back in. Going to give Tucker Strite a breather for the rest of the half, I would imagine. Second foul shot coming here for Carson Nowak. That rattled over the rim and in. He got them both. 35-27. Schlafer will slow it down. They'll probably play for one shot here. Gavin Mauer trying to pick up Schlafer. Schlafer wants to operate. Picked up his dribble now, gives it over to Nystrom. Nystrom crosses over. Drive down the lane, lost the handle on it. Assumption able to get the basketball. Shot blocked on the baseline, and Edgar comes away with it, and that's how this first half will come to an end. Good defensive stop by the Wildcats right there, but Wisconsin Rapids Assumption leads it at halftime by a score of 35-27. We'll take a break, come back, get the numbers from the first half. We'll do that next. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Win for you and your school with the Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. News Channel 7 Winter Wonders Coloring Contest. Kids 10 and under could win up to $500 for your school and a gift card for you. Get the details and submit your entry at SherrillTireColoringContest.com. The Sherrill Tire and Auto Service Winter Wonders Coloring Contest is how kids 10 and under could win up to $500 for your school and a gift card for you. Show us your winter wonders with Sherrill Tire and Auto Service and News Channel 7.
Maida Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Maida Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at MaidaCustom.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Ooh. Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen eclairs in my dressing room.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 28th through December 31st.
Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids is ready to construct your dreams. Wirtz & Company will give you peace of mind with that much-needed roof repair. Have a remodel dream for what used to be your favorite room in the house? Living area, kitchen, bath, bedroom. If you can dream it, Wirtz & Company will make it come true. Wirtz & Company will also build your next home. Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids, 715-213-1281, and Wirtz & Company on Facebook.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Tom King back here at Edgar High School where they're doing the rubber duck toss here at halftime. And they have a winner. We're at halftime, 35-27. Wisconsin Rapids Assumption with the lead, led by J.T. Schlafer. He had 21 points in the first half, including 5 three-pointers. And leading the way for Assumption. He's the only player in double figures for the Royals. 3 points for Logan Nystrom, 3 for Chase Layberg, 3 for Trey France, 3 for Ron Board, and 2 for Kyler Schill. 8 three-pointers in all hit by Assumption in the first half. They turned the ball over 5 times. They were 13 out of 25 from the field, 1 of 4 from the foul line. For the Edgar Wildcats, they were led by Graham Strite, the freshman, with 10 here in the first half. 6 points for Carson Nowak, 6 for Tucker Strite, 3 points for Caden Bargender, and 2 for Gavin Maurer. They only hit 3 threes in the first half as opposed to 8 for Rapids Assumption. They turned the ball over 6 times. They were 10 of 25 from the field and 4 of 4 from the line with those 6 turnovers. Our game is brought to you in part tonight by Investor's Choice. Shouldn't financial advice focus on you, your goals, your dreams? Your Modern Woodman of America representative can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. Call Scott Patrick at 715-424-1873 to start that conversation. Also by Wisconsin River Orthopedics. For all of your orthopedic needs, place your trust in Wisconsin River Orthopedics. You'll find advanced comprehensive orthopedic care and specialized medical feedback on any injury. Learn more at WROinstitute.com. We'll take another timeout, come back, and get set for the second half. See if Edgar's defense can slow down J.T. Schlafer a little bit in the second half. He leads the way as Wisconsin Rapids Assumption has the 35-27 lead here at halftime. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at NicoletBank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
They left me home the holiday season, but the sales are huge. I can only imagine those creeps will be around.
There it is, Marv. Mittens Furniture, Appliances, and Mattresses. That's the crown jewel.
Mittens' holiday savings must be protected. No chickening out now, Kevin.
Wow! GE Cafe, what a fridge, Harry. I'm really liking the stressless recliner, Marv.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals!
Tom King back here at Edgar Gym. Rapids Assumption leading here 35-27. Edgar returns to action next week, Monday and Tuesday, their Edgar Holiday Tournament. They'll be taking on Wabeno, Leona, and Crandon here at the Edgar Gym. Assumption is off until next Tuesday when they will travel to Oshkosh to play a matchup with Rosholt. Over the holiday, then they're going to be off until January 9th when they'll be back in action taking on Prentice. Assumption will have the basketball to begin the second half. And for Edgar, it's all a question now of trying to slow down, at least slow down JT Schlafer, who's got 21 points and 5 3-pointers so far in the game. Assumption with it. They're trying to get the ball into Schlafer's hands. Here comes a double team. Pass underneath. Shot put up, partially blocked. And Bargetter got the block, but then the offensive rebound put back by Ron Board. 37-27, lead back to 10 for the Royals. Tucker Strite front court. Maverick Butt left wing. Looks inside, nothing there. Nowak hands it off to Maurer. Nowak's got it. Nearly traveled, gives it off to Maurer. Tucker Strite's going to drive, hang in the air. No, he's going to kick it to the wing. Nowak's going to put it on the floor. Drives in, little running half hook, up and in. Carson Nowak gets the hoop. He's got 8 points. 37-29 Royals as Schlafer will walk it ahead. Gives it off to Board. Now it's Nystrom. Nystrom, stutter step dribble. He'll get it to the wing. Trey France, bounce pass down low. Chase Lieberg turns and shoots, left it short. Bargetter with the rebound. Here come the Wildcats. Strite's going to take it right to the basket, high off the glass, no but a foul, and Tucker Strite will go to the line and shoot 2 at the Serve Pro free throw line. Strite's got 6 points on the night. It's his first trip to the line. First one's up and in. Second foul shot for Strite is up and in. He got them both. He's got 8. 37-31. Lead down to 6 here for the Royals. Schlafer gives it off to Board. Board's going to back it in on Bargender. Take it to the basket, hang in the air. No, but a foul. Board was way underneath the basket. In fact, he went up for a shot, and the ball went off the bottom of the backboard, but they're going to get Bargender on the foul, and that's going to be his 3rd. Probably going to have to take an early seat here in the second half, although nobody's looking to sub in yet. Board will shoot 2 at the Serve Pro free throw line here. First one's up and in. Ron Board's got 6 points. They're going to let Bargender out there with those 3 fouls. Second foul shot coming for Board. He left that one short. The rebound alive, and Board got it back. Board struggling at the line tonight. He's 2 out of 6 from the free throw line. Schlafer nearly traveled. Here's a 3 ball. That's going to be too far. No good. The long rebound is grabbed by Nowak. He wants to hurry it ahead. Nowak's going to take it to the basket. Missed the shot, and we get a late whistle and a foul. Going to be called against the Royals as Nowak went to the basket. They're going to say the foul was before the shot. So Edgar's going to inbound it here. I don't think they called a foul. What did they call? I guess they just say the ball went out of bounds. Last touch by Assumption. They feed it in. Mauer's going to get a shot. They put it up and in. Nice feed from Tucker Strite. Gavin Mauer gets the hoop. 38-33. Board to the wing. Drive by Board. Double team comes. Catch and shoot 3 from the wing. In and out, no good for Trey France. Wildcats back the other way. Tucker Strite. Nowak's got it. Now they'll reset. They get an open look for Maverick, but missed it. Nowak with the offensive board, puts it up, and a foul. Carson Nowak working the glass, gets the rebound and the foul. He'll hoop and the foul. He'll head to the line for 1 at the Serve Pro free throw line. Foul was called on Ron Board. That's his 2nd. And Nowak converts to the 3-point play. He's got 5.5, 11 in the game. Schlafer brings it into the front court. Schlafer's going to drive right to the basket, went right around Mauer. And Mauer's quick, and Schlafer just took him right to the hoop, put it off the glass, up and in. He's got 23. Tucker Strite to Nowak. Nowak back outside. But Bargender saves that pass from going out of bounds. Strite looks inside. Not much there. Skip pass cross court. Butt's got it. Nowak, top of the key, is going to drive now to the wing. Bargender in the corner. Double team comes. He picked up his dribble. He's got to do something with it. Gets rid of it. Tucker Strite, top of the between the circles, gives it to Mauer. Now Nowak outside. He's going to launch from out there and knock it down. Carson Nowak with a big second half so far. He's got 8.5 and 14 in the game now. And it's a 1-point game. Schlafer gives it off on the baseline. Board's got it. Now it's knocked away from him, and Edgar creates the steal. They can take a lead here. Mauer to the basket. And we're going to get a whistle, and what are we going to get? We're going to get a technical foul called. Shot didn't go in, I don't think. They're trying to sell it. I don't think it went in, did it? Shot went in. They're going to say it went in. All right. So Carson Nowak's going to shoot technical shots here. He called it intentional foul. There was no foul, just a technical. All right, so they're going to say the basket counts, and now the technical foul shots will come, and then Edgar will have the basketball. First one's up and in. Well, this is certainly a turn of events here for the Edgar Wildcats, who have forged back from a 10-point deficit to take a lead here. Second one is up and in as well. Carson Nowak having a huge second half so far, and Edgar with a 3-point lead. They lead at 43-40. So a team technical called against Rapids Assumption. And it'll be Maurer who will have it, and Edgar can extend the lead here with the basketball after the technical. Bargender hands it to Tucker Strike. It's a screen, pick and roll. Nowak with it. Got tied up, ball taken away. Back the other way, shot put off the glass, up and in. On the fast break, Chase Liebberg gets the hoop. And we're going to get a timeout call. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment, 43-42 Edgar. You're watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Tom King back here at the Edgar Gym, trying to figure out what that team technical on Rapids Assumption was called on. It was a second flop. And in all my years of doing high school basketball, I don't think I've ever seen that called ever. But they called it here, and it's a huge turn of events. Has given Edgar the lead here, 43-42. They have the basketball. Maverick Butt. Tucker Strike. Maurer's got it now. Right side free throw line extended. Looks for a cutter. Bargender comes out between the circles. Now they give it off to Butt. Moving the basketball. Why not give it to the guy with the hot hand? Nowak drives. It's cut off. He kicks it back outside. Ball knocked away. Maurer comes away with the loose ball. Bargender puts it on the floor. Down the lane. No, but a foul. And they're going to say before the shot. They're going to say the foul was before the shot. Bargender's at the free throw line thinking he's going to shoot, but they called the foul before the shot, so it'll be Edgar basketball out of bounds here. Foul was called on Kyler Schill. That's his third. Edgar looking to get it in there. Now they got it. Maurer puts it up. No, but a foul, and he'll go to the line. They waited, and Maurer was able to lose his man for a moment, picked up the foul on Chase Liebberg, and it'll be Gavin Maurer at the Serve Pro free throw line for two here.
Foul on number 32, Schill, his fourth, team fifth at the line.
Foul is the fourth on Schill. First free throw rimmed out, no good. Our game brought to you in part by Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving communities from unscrupulous contractors. They guarantee quality you can trust. That's Infinity Exteriors. Gavin Maurer's second foul shot is up and in. He got one of the two. It's a 2-point lead for the Wildcats, 44-42. Schlafer, who had a huge first half, being held in check so much, and now a pass right through the legs of Nystrom out of bounds. Assumption turns it over for the 7th time. JT Schlafer had 21 points in the first half. He's got 23 now, only one shot attempt here in the second half so far. Tucker Strite directing traffic. Looking for Nowak to run the baseline. They get it to Maurer, left wing. Now out on top. Out on top, Maurer's wide open. Shoots a three from there and drained it. Gavin Maurer knocks down a three. 47-42. What a turn of events in this second half. And the technical, I think, had a big part of that. They were able to score a bunch of points there. Nystrom with it. Now it's Schlafer. He's going to drive down the lane. Jump stop. Puts it off the glass, up and in. Tough shot. He had two defenders in his face. He was able to go. 47-44 Wildcats. Fine, tough shot. He put it up and in. Gavin Maurer with a defender right in his face. He's got 8 points in the half now, 10 in the game. And it's 49-44 Wildcats. Nystrom down the lane. Instead kicks it back outside for three. Short, no good. Schlafer pulls away the rebound. Schlafer goes into the lane. They're going to call a traveling violation on Schlafer. 8th turnover on Assumption. Bargender's going to check back in for Edgar, give Nowak a breather. Maurer's going to come out. Maverick Butt comes back in. Our game brought to you in part by Wisconsin River Orthopedic. For all of your orthopedic needs, place your trust in Wisconsin River Orthopedics. You'll find advanced comprehensive orthopedic care and specialized medical feedback on any injury. Learn more at WROinstitute.com. Wildcats with it. Game. He's got the basketball, gives it off to Bargan. Back, looks inside. Butt on the wing, back out. Graham right. Edgar spreading the floor, moving the ball, trying to catch somebody sleeping here. They keep cutting off screens. Now they get it down to the corner. Bargender operating on Schlafer, gives it off to Tucker Strite. Graham Strite crosses over, goes to the hoop, hangs in the air off the glass, up and in. Great move to the basket by Graham Strite. He's got 12, 51-44. Patience by the Wildcats, and they get a hoop. Schlafer goes right around, Butt goes to the basket, got tied up, and it's going to be a jump ball call. They're going to say Schlafer got tied up as he went hard to the basket. And it will be Edgar basketball on the possession arrow. Tucker Strite's going to take a breather. Nowak back in after a short rest. Trey France back in for Assumption. Graham Strite, front court. Now we're going to get a whistle and an offensive foul on an illegal screen off the ball against the Wildcats. They'll give it right back. Krawicki picked up the foul. That's his second. Nystrom on the dribble. They get it to the wing. Trey France, he's open. He's going to launch a three from there, and he got it. Trey France knocks down a three-pointer for the Royals. 51-47. Now Edgar's going to throw the basketball away. Miscommunication at half court. Edgar turns it over for the 9th time. Our game is brought to you in part by Warts & Company of Wisconsin Rapids. They're ready to construct your dreams. If you can dream it, Warts & Company will make it come true. Warts & Company of Wisconsin Rapids, 715-213-1281. Warts & Company on Facebook as well. Assumption with it. Nystrom. Drive to the basket, hanging in the air. Shot put up, no. And the rebound grabbed by Graham Strite. Now Tucker Strite will walk it ahead. 9:54 to play here in regulation. 51-47. Traveling violation on Tucker Strite. Unforced turnover there, and it's 10 now on the Wildcats. Assumption will get the ball back. Schlafer will bring it ahead here for Assumption. Gets a screen. Picked up his dribble, gives it up. They've done a good job of shutting down Schlafer here in the second half. Now we're going to get an offensive foul called on Nystrom as he cleared off with the off arm. Nystrom will pick up the foul. Edgar will get the ball back again. Sixth team foul on Assumption here. Next one puts Edgar in the bonus. Only 2 team fouls on the Wildcats here in the half. Tucker Strite to the wing. Graham Strite, skip pass to the corner. Assumption doubles the ball. Ball knocked away. Bargender tried to dribble through. Hardly ever works. Now Schlafer's going to go to the basket. Tough move, but he got it up with the left hand somehow. Using his quickness again, he's got 6.5 now, 27 in the game. 51-49. Edgar with a 2-point lead. Mauer's got it, now gives it back to Tucker Strite. To the wing, Graham Strite. Near overplay. He gets rid of it. Graham Strite, head fake, goes baseline, hangs in the air. Tough shot up and in. Graham Strite, he's got 14 now for the Wildcats. 53-49. That head fake got him free, and he went on the baseline and laid it up and in. Schlafer's got it now for Assumption. Schlafer. High post. Schlafer gets it back right wing. Tucker Strite all over him. And we're going to get a whistle, and they're going to get a hand check foul on Tucker Strite. Going to be his second non-shooting foul, but Rapids Assumption will inbound it here. Pull it up with the left hand, no, but a foul, and he'll head to the line. Tucker Strite's going to pick up 2 quick ones. Got 3 now. At the line. Our game brought to you in part by Bruce Orthodontics, providing comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They're now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. Layberg gets the second free throw. 53-50, Wildcats by 3. Tucker Strite front court. Kicked ball, and it'll be Edgar basketball out of bounds. JT Schlafer leading Assumption. He's got 27. $18 points for Carson Nowak in the game, leading the Wildcats. And he's trying to post up at the elbow. He and Ron Board fighting for position there. Gavin Mauer at the free throw line, back to Tucker Strite. Mauer gets it back, passed up the 3. Going to be a baseline drive by Graham Strite, and he was hung up on the baseline there, tried to pass it to the corner, and it went out of bounds. Turnover on the Wildcats, that's 11. And Assumption gets the ball back with 7:42 to play. Edgar leading by 3. Schlafer will bring it ahead. Gets a screen. Pick and roll wasn't there. He gives it off. Now Nystrom's going to launch a long 3. Left that one short. And Bargender with the rebound. That was a quick trigger on the three-pointer there, and it was about 3 steps behind the line. Mauer's going to be open for 3. He shoots and hits. Gavin Mauer having a big half. And we're going to get a timeout called by the Wildcats. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment. Edgar with a 6-point lead. You're watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Tom King back here at Edgar Gym. Our game also brought to you by Valley Communities Credit Union. For 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, and strong. Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured by NCUA. And also by Ritchie Funeral Home. They've been serving family after family in Nakusa and Wisconsin Rapids since 1957. Find the very best in personal service at Ritchie Funeral Home, or find them online at ritchiefuneralhome.com. Assumption has the basketball out of the timeout. Edgar leads it by 6, 56-50. Wildcats were down 10 points early in the half. And they now lead it by 6. Nystrom. Trey France with it. Feeds it down low. Shot put up over 2 defenders, missed it. Bargender with another rebound on the miss by Schill. And Tucker Strite will slow things down as he walks it ahead. Mauer looking for a cutter, gives it right back to Strite. Graham Strite's going to launch a 3, and he drains it. He's got 17 now. 59-50. Schlafer tries to answer, in and out, no good. Edgar with the rebound. This game really took a turn near when they had that technical foul. Nowak to Mauer. And really it's been mostly Edgar. Now an overplay, and it should have been a foul there. Tucker Strike got away with one. They get it to the wing. Schlafer with it. Schlafer, stutter steps, and it's up and in. Schlafer gets the hoop. 59-52. Tucker Strite will walk it ahead. He try a pick and roll. Now Strite's going to take it to the basket. Up and in, and a foul. Tucker Strite. Basket's good, and Strite will get a chance for a three-point play. Assumption's going to sub in. Ron Board's going to come back in. Odin France comes back in. That was Schill's 5th foul. He fouls out. First foul shot there's only one foul shot for Strite as he made the basketball. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Assumption. Edgar's going to have the basketball. So the Wildcats now lead it by 9, and they get the basketball after the missed free throw. They loft it in. Tucker Strite, alley-oop, no good. And Schlafer comes away with it. He wants to push. Schlafer's going to take it to the basket using his quickness. It rolls off the rim, though, and Bargender with another rebound. Edgar really has no answer for the quickness of J.T. Schlafer. That time he was a little too quick and laid it up a little too hard, and it rolled off the rim, and Bargender's been pulling down rebounds here in the second half. Tucker Strite, he's going to turn it over. He stepped on the sideline. It's going to be the 12th turnover on the Wildcats, and Assumption gets it back, trailing by 9. 5:01 to play. Nystrom with it, top of the key. To the wing. They get it inside. Board missed, but he gets 2 foul shots here. Ron Board will go to the line. Serve pro free throw line for Board. First foul on Graham Strite. Board at the line. Our game brought to you in part by Econ Electric, your local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical service provider. Since 1970, people have turned to Econ Electric. That's Econ Electric in Wisconsin Rapids. First foul shot is up and in for Ron Board. He's got 7 points on the night. He'll try to add to it here. That one's up and in. He got them both. 61-54, 7-point advantage for the Wildcats. 4:43 to play in regulation. Maurer hands it off to Tucker Strite. They've been doing a pretty good job of being patient and working clock every time they have the basketball, and they can certainly do that now with a lead. Continue to work for a good shot. Tucker Strite back outside to Maurer. They're going to kill a minute and a half every time they have the ball. That's going to make it tough on Assumption. There's Nowak. He's going to drive. Nearly lost the handle. Gives it back to Maurer. Bargender. Tucker Strite. And he's going to throw it away. Miscommunication between Tucker and Graham Strite. He throws it out of bounds. And Assumption will get it back here. Nakusa Port Edward State Bank, one of our great sponsors, proudly supporting local athletes and their families from business to personal banking and everywhere in between. Let Nakusa Port Edward State Bank work for you. Schlafer's got it for Assumption. Schaefer's going to shoot a 3, top of the key, left it short. Edgar with the rebound. Under 4 minutes to play. Bauer's got it. Graham Strite passed up a 3, and he's going to travel with the basketball as he tried to drive, and Edgar keeping Wisconsin Rapids Assumption around with these turnovers. Anthony Trowicki checks back in for Edgar. Maverick Butt back in as well. Trey France in for Assumption. Nystrom's got it. Nystrom wants to drive, spin move. Good defense by Graham Strite. Assumption's got it. Left wing. Trey France picked up his dribble. Now Nystrom gets a screen. Little pick and roll. Now Nystrom's going to drive to the basket. Lays it up and in. Good drive by Logan Nystrom. He gets the hoop. 61-56. 5-point game. 3:16 to play. They hand it off to Nowak. Nowak gives it back to Trowicki. Now it's Maverick Butt. Nowak going to drive to the basket. Tough shot. No, rolls off the rim. No good. Assumption with the rebound. They want to hurry it ahead. Schlafer picked up his dribble. Gives it off. Now Nystrom's going to launch a rainbow from way downtown, and he knocked it down. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-point game. Turnovers coming up to haunt Edgar here so far in this stretch. 61-59. Wildcats with it. They nearly throw it away again. Nowak recovers it, gives it to Trowicki. Assumption. Backdoor cut, Butt in the paint. Got to kick it back outside. And a timeout called by Edgar. We're going to keep it right here, and I can tell you that our game is brought to you in part by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. And also by Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And also, Williams Plumbing and Heating, locally owned and operated in Wisconsin Rapids. For all of your plumbing and heating needs, why look anywhere else? Call Williams Plumbing and Heating or find them online at williamsplumbingwr.com. 2:25 to play in regulation, 61-59. Wildcats with the lead. Assumption had a 10-point lead at one point in this game. Edgar was up by as much as 11. Now it's a 2-point advantage. Edgar running a little weave out on top here. Tucker Strite back in the game. He's got the basketball, crosses over, wants to drive, kicks it back outside. Bargender to the wing. Strite's got it right side, looks for a cutter, nothing there. Back outside to Nowak. They're going to try to force Assumption to foul in this situation, I would imagine, trying to hold the ball until Assumption decides they want to foul. Double team comes, Tucker Strite misses out. Graham Strite for three, he got it! Graham Strite knocks down a three-pointer, his second of the half, his fourth of the game. 64-59, what a huge bucket right there for the Wildcats. Schlafer's got it, crosses over, in the lane, kicks it to the wing, three ball trying to answer. Little off, no good. Schlafer, though, with the offensive putback up and in. 64-61, three-point game, a minute 29 to play. Tucker Strite's going to hurry it ahead. Tucker Strite, ball poked away from behind, but they're going to get a foul on Assumption. And that's going to send Tucker Strite to the Serve Pro free throw line for a 1-and-1 here. He can make it a two-possession game here with free throws. And he got the first one. Our game brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Second foul shot for Strite. He got them both. 66-61. 5-point advantage for the Wildcats. Schlafer gives it off. Nystrom. Now a near steal. Going to drive to the basket. Shot put up. No, but a foul. And it'll be Chase Lieberg at the free throw line for two here with a minute 10 to play. This has been a pretty entertaining basketball game here tonight. Both of these teams, lots of quickness. Nowak's going to pick up the foul, and Lieberg will be at the line to shoot a pair here. First one's up and in. Our game brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com. Your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids. Get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. Back in a moment. You're watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
And we're back here at the Edgar Gym where the Wildcats are trying to hang on. A minute 10 to play, 66-62. Assumption at the free throw line for one more foul shot. Our game also brought to you in part by Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling, placing your comfort at home as their highest priority. Not too hot, not too cold. That's the plan with Rapid Sheet Metal in Wisconsin Rapids. Give them a call or find them online at rapidsheetmetal.com. So Chase Lieberg's at the line to shoot one more free throw. He's got 7 points on the night. He got them both. Assumption's going to put full court pressure on here. See if Edgar can break it. They get it into Nowak. Double team comes. He's got to get rid of it. He gets it to Maurer. Maurer's got a 3-on-1 if they hurry. Now they're going to slow it down and force Assumption to foul if they want to, and Schlafer will foul Tucker Strite, who will go back to the line with a minute to play. 3-point lead for the Wildcats, but once again, Strite can make it a two-possession game here with a couple of foul shots at the Serve Pro free throw line. Second foul on Schlafer. Schlafer's got 31 points on the night. But now Tucker Strite is going to try to make it a two-possession game, and he will hit the first foul shot. He'll get one more. We've got the Key Savings Bank postgame show coming up. We'll get the winning coach and a player in the house when this one's over. Second foul shot on the way, and it's off. No good. Assumption with the rebound. Schlafer, ball in his hands, you would think. Going to go to the basket. Now he tried to feed a man inside, and it will be Edgar basketball. Schlafer said his arm got hit as he made that pass, trying to feed a cutter inside, and it was knocked away. That's a turnover on Assumption. That's 12. Strike gets it into Nowak, and he's going to get fouled immediately, and Carson Nowak will head to the line with 47.8 seconds to play and a 4-point lead. Trey France will pick up the foul. That's his first. Carson Nowak at the line. It was Nowak who really got this Edgar rally started in the second half. He's got 12 points in the half, 18 in the game. And he'll add one right here. Nystrom back in the game for Assumption. And Nowak trying to give Edgar a 6-point lead here. And he does. 7 for 7 from the line for Carson Nowak. Schlafer right to the basket, rolled off the rim, no good. Putback is no good. Offensive board is up and in for Board. Ron Board gets the offensive rebound and putback, and the timeout is called on the floor. We'll take another quick one as well. 37.7 seconds to play. Edgar is up 69-65. Back in a moment. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Tom King back here at the Edgar Gym, 69-65. Wildcats, 37.7 seconds remaining. Edgar will have the basketball out of the timeout here. You would imagine Assumption will want to foul in this situation as quickly as they can. Edgar has made their free throws here down the stretch. They get it into Maurer. He gives it off to Graham Strite. Now Tucker Strite, they're playing keep away. Maurer's going to hurry it across the timeline, and he'll get fouled and will go to the line. 30.7 seconds remaining. Gavin Maurer at the free throw line, trying to add to this 4-point lead.
At the line, shooting the bonus will be Maurer.
First one's off, no good. Maurer's had a pretty good second half. He had 11 points in the half here, 13 in the game. Trying to make this. He does. It's one of 2. 70-65. Schlafer will hurry it ahead for Assumption. Dribble it off his ankle. The ball goes into the back court, and it is going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Edgar. Tucker Strite dove for it, and it will be Rapids Assumption basketball. I'm not sure you could even tell who would have touched that last after Schlafer dribbled it off his leg, and players were scrambling for the basketball. Now Schlafer and Maurer fighting for position here as Assumption is trying to inbound the basketball. 22.6 seconds remaining. They'll get it in to Board, now right back into the hands of Chase Layberg. They're going to try to deny Schlafer the basketball. Maurer's on him. They get it to the wing. 3-ball, a rainbow. Too hard, no good. Ball is loose, and it's Graham Strite who comes away with it. And then We get a timeout called by the Wildcats. We'll keep it right here. 8.9 seconds to play in this one. And it appears Edgar's going to get a come-from-behind victory here tonight. Coming up, we will have the Key Savings Bank postgame show. Key Savings Bank proudly bringing you the postgame show. You'll feel right at home from the moment you walk through the door at Key Savings Bank. Enjoy all of the perks of working with your local community bank and experience it for yourself by stopping in or online at keysavingsbank.com. So, Edgar with the ball and a 5-point lead with 8.9 seconds remaining. They were down 10 at one point in this game, built an 11-point lead. And Assumption has never been able to regain the lead after that happened. So Tucker Strite will look to get it in here. Gets it into Nowak, and he gets fouled, and Carson Nowak will head to the line. Foul called on Ron Board.
Number 24 Board is third.
Nowak will try to add to his free throw total here tonight. He is 7 out of 7 from the line. He's got 18 points right now. Left that one short. Gave him the old announcer jinx right there. He'll get one more. That one's up and in. He got 1 of 2. He's got 19 on the night. Schlafer's going to hurry it ahead. Schlafer pulls up, shoots, and no. And that's going to do it. Edgar with the rebound, and they're going to get the win here tonight. A hard-fought come-from-behind win for the Wildcats, 71-65. We'll take a break, come back, catch up with Edgar head coach Zach Paul. We'll get a player in the house as well. We'll do that when we come back. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
We have something that we're trying to create at Key Savings Bank called Outward Energy. We don't just want to have the doors open, our members walk through. We want to be where they are. We go to meet them, we participate in their events. We think that's vitally important for us to show that Key Savings Bank is a part of the communities that we're in.
We received a very positive reaction from our community. On average, we had 250 to 300 kids alone that entered our building for the Halloween party. That didn't include the adults, grandparents, parents that brought the children. It's wonderful to be out in our community grocery shopping with my Key Savings Bank apparel, and families walk up to me and say, "Hey, I attended your Halloween party."
So about a month ago, I was approached by Sheriff Becker of Wood County Sheriff's Department, and he asked me if we'd want to participate in the Back the Badge bench press meet. So Key Savings Bank sponsored, had a $500 sponsorship to that, and I myself participated in that. And it was a really great experience. There was about 40 different people that participated throughout Wood County and actually the state. So with the Sheriff's Department obviously doing so much for us and throughout the community, it was just our way of giving back.
And now when I tell my friends and family what I'm doing or what I do every day or what involvements I'm doing, like, "Oh, that's the bank that offered the Halloween party. That's the bank that does the Christmas party. That's the bank that sponsors these golf events." So our awareness alone has just become amazing in the last year.
Key Savings Bank participates in a lot of these events. We love to do it. We love to know the community and the other businesses within the community. It's rewarding to see smiling faces. The kids event, when we bring them pizza, there's not just one winner, there's multiple winners. Cheese pizza is one of the coolest things that these kids love. And just seeing the smiling faces is outstanding. Probably the funnest event that we do is what you see behind me here is our coloring contest for the local kids. It's a fun event. We do a lot of fun stuff with it on our Facebook page. The voting goes nuts because it's the community that votes for it. And at the end, there's a lot of participation. So that's the best event tonight.
We had Thursday grill outs. We did that. We were raising money for the Rome Canine Division. We set up in mid-June to have grill outs each and every Thursday, all the way through till the middle of August.
Numerous amount of golf outings where we raise money specifically for that event through our whole sponsorships and games that we play.
My employees right now are all very active in participating in literally hundreds of events over the last 2 years that make Key Savings Bank a part of this community. We think that's very important.
Tom King back here on the Key Savings Bank postgame show. We await Zach Paul and the players of the game to come out here in just a little bit. But it was an entertaining basketball game here tonight. Back and forth, both teams played pretty well, and you had some really outstanding individual performances. JT Schlafer for Assumption, 31 points tonight for JT. And for Edgar, they were led by the freshman Graham Strite. He had 20. 19 for Carson Nowak. Gavin Maurer added 14 and Tucker Strite 13. So 4 double-figure performances tonight for the Wildcats, and they were down 10 in this game earlier and were able to battle back and build an 11-point lead, and then they held on to that lead. Assumption cut it, I believe, to 2 at one point, but that was as close as they could get, and the final was 71-65. Graham Strite, 6 out of 7 from the field tonight, including 4 out of 5 from three-point range as part of his 20-point night. And Carson Nowak really got going in the second half. He had 13 of his 19 points in the second half, and a lot of it started after that technical foul was called. A call you don't see a lot in high school basketball. They called 2 flops on Assumption, and that led to a technical foul. The shot was good. The free throws were good. Edgar got the ball, and I believe they scored on that possession as well. So that's a 6-point swing after that technical foul was called, and really helped Edgar get back into and build a lead in the second half. And then they held on for the victory here tonight. The rest of the scoring for Rapids Assumption: 10 points for Ron Board, 8 points for Logan Nystrom, 8 for Chase Layberg, 6 points for Trey France, and 2 points for Kyler Schill. Rapids Assumption turned the ball over 12 times. They had some key turnovers down the stretch, which helped Edgar hold the lead. And, of course, they fouled and tried to get Edgar to the free throw line to miss some free throws. And Edgar was able to knock down most of their foul shots down the stretch. Tucker Strite and Carson Nowak doing some good work at the foul line tonight, especially down the stretch. And Gavin Maurer hit one late as well, helping Edgar protect the lead. They had 14 turnovers in the game, probably too many for Coach Paul. But anytime you can get a win like this against a quality opponent, you're going to take it. And Edgar, with that win, moves to 500 on the year. They're now 4-4. Rapids Assumption drops 2 games under 500. We're still awaiting Coach Paul and some players of the game to get into the house here, and we'll wait for a couple of more minutes. Otherwise, we're going to have to sign off here tonight. They went into the locker room to talk about this win, celebrate a little bit. They'll be back in action next Monday and Tuesday, the Edgar Holiday Tournament here, as I believe they are taking on Wabeno, Leona, and Crandon in 2 games Monday and Tuesday next week. And Assumption will be back in action. And they're off until next Tuesday, when I believe they're going over to Oshkosh to take on the Rosholt Hornets in a matchup at Oshkosh over the holiday. We'll wait a couple of more minutes here. And here comes Coach Paul on the Key Savings Bank postgame show. Well, I guess talk about being down 10 in this game and then somehow finding a way to come back and build an 11-point lead and then hold on from the win.
this season we've came out really hot in the first half, and we didn't come out very well prepared to play in the first half, and credit to Assumption and Coach Paul's. They had the boys shooting very, very well, so we wanted to get a hand on JT, and we knew Logan Nystrom he's probably one of the best shooters in the conference as well, and just being aware of that and changing our game plan a little bit in the second half and making them get to the lane.
It seemed like one of the things that turned the game around was that technical foul. I don't think in all the years I've been doing games I've seen that flop called a technical foul before, but it was a key part of that game and that comeback. It was a little bit of a momentum shifter. I've never seen it called before. I was asking for it after the first one, and then I saw the second one. I was like, well, that's definition of what it was. So yeah, it was a nice little momentum builder for our boys. Our crowd kind of got into it a little bit, and we started playing. Biggest thing is we were playing defense in the second half. We pride ourselves on defense at Edgar. Be it football, be it basketball, be it baseball, right? We pride ourselves on the defensive end, and we came in the second half, challenged the boys, and they stepped up, so it was great. Let's talk about the two performances we're going to talk about here in a second. Your senior Carson Nowak, especially in this. I get him for one more year. All right, junior Carson Nowak. All right, second half performance, and then the freshman Graham Strite was 6 out of 7, and I think 4 out of 5 from 3-point range. Just great performances overall. Yeah, Carson Nowak is he's a basketball fanatic. He lives and dies for it. So it's not a surprise to me when he goes out there and he just plays as well as he does. He works his butt off day in and day out. Just a great leader too. That's the biggest thing for me is his leadership, and he's able to bring kids' level of game up. Also give a shout out to Tucker Strite. He's not going to be talking here, but that kid has played amazing the last 3-4 games. He's been a great leader for us. So he battled through the first half. He didn't have a great first half, and he battled through, and he came through when he needed, and he hit some huge free throws for us. But then Graham, I tell you what, man, it's a big spot for the kid, a freshman. I don't know if you or I would be willing to take those shots as freshmen, and he was no hesitation. And yeah, the kid when he gets hot, he gets hot. So it was great to see, and very proud of him for just giving us a lift off the bench. Congratulations on a nice win. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Merry Christmas. Let's bring the guys in here. Let's start with Carson here, because it seemed like that technical foul and you getting going in the second half really got to turn this game around a little bit.
Yeah, I think it was really big of me and my teammates to really start moving more in the second half. I feel like our offense is really lackadaisical in the first half. Coach Paul fired us up, and then we got moving, and then our offense got going. Next thing you know, we got a 2-3-point lead, and then we just kept growing it. And then people like Graham coming off the bench, scoring big numbers. I mean, you can't ask for a better team.
And you made your free throws down the stretch. That's always big, especially when the other team has to foul.
Right. Coach Paul, after almost everything, offense, defense, he says, shoot your free throws, act like it's a game. So that really came up big tonight.
Let's bring Graham in here. Freshman, you only missed one shot tonight. You were 4 of 5 from 3-point range. Do you feel a little trepidation taking those shots when you've got these older guys on the floor?
No, I think my confidence is really high right now, and practicing with these guys, having to go against them, really gives me the skills to do it in game.
Talk about playing defense against this team tonight, because obviously an outstanding performance from Schlafer. He had 31, but you were able to shut down the other guys for the most part and played some pretty good defense, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, we knew those were the key guys, and we had to make other guys shoot the ball. So as long as we just hone in on them and just let the other guys shoot, I think we'll win.
All right, you know how in the house works.
I'm Carson Nowak.
And I'm Graham Strite.
And we're in the house.
All right, that's going to wrap things up here tonight from Edgar. A nice win for the Wildcats, coming back from a 10-point deficit. They pull out the win, 71-65. Thanks for watching. I'm Tom King, and you've been watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.